What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Pikmin 2. Last time, we did everything we possibly could in the perplexing pool. So, we are going to be heading back to the Awakening Woods to see what else we have access to now that we have yellow Pikmin. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first things first, I need purples. I'm just gonna grab, I think, 15 again. Since we've been gone for a couple of days, enemies have decided to respawn, and I don't like that enemies are here, so we're gonna just kind of obliterate everything that moves. Take this, you Bulborb. It's always satisfying to do that. And I guess I should also mention it. We have more burgeoning spider wart mold here. This only starts appearing on day 7, which it is day 7, so that's why it's here. And I want to hit this guy with everything we got, so that my Pikmin don't die. Come on, I know you still have one. And yeah, that's a creeping chrysanthemum. Hello. Time for you to die now. That went better than I was expecting, actually. I don't believe there's any more creeping chrysanthemums. But I do need to throw Pikmin up here and run around because there's water over here. And this thing is really annoying. So what I need to do is I need to get him to try to attack Olimar. And then I'll run over here, grab my Pikmin, and throw at him to attempt to defeat him before he can actually defeat any of my Pikmin. And now I need yellows. And I need a lot of yellows. I think we're going to go with a good round 50. Basically, we're going to try to destroy everything electric in this area right today. And we also need to destroy this gate to get something else that's behind it. So I'm going to give Olimar, I think, we'll go 30 Pikmin. That's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Olimar, I'm actually just going to have you take those off, and we're going to head over here to see some more new Pikmin. Kind of weird that they're harassing the wildlife, but I guess the red Pikmin were also harassing the wildlife. Look there! Look there! Wild blue Pikmin are chasing prey near the water's edge. Perhaps by observing these wild specimens, we can understand more about their true nature. Gazert, ding, I apologize. I was momentarily entranced by them. Now back to work. Well, by back to work, it means shoving all 30 of these Pikmin onto this gate, and then taking all of these Pikmin, and actually, I think, I don't need all of you, but I do want to take at least one purple with me, because we do need a weight for over here. And actually, I'm just going to ignore this guy, because he's not really a problem. And I'm going to throw all of my yellows up here. And my purple is going to go over there to weigh that down. Because I need the yellows. And I think I'm just quite literally going to throw them because it's easier. Normally you would have to take them like up here and around. But doing this is just easier. And I guess while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and take my purples, and we can take out this guy. Try to knock it down as much as possible. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and go put my purples away. Actually, no. I'm going to give them to Louie so that Louie can get some more spicy berries that are up here. So I'm just gonna throw them up here, and Louie can deal with them. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that now. Come on, Purples. We have jobs to do, specifically for you to deal with purple berries. And now we can run back over and see how the progress is going with the blue, or with these yellows. Good job, everyone. And I'm gonna just leave you there for Louie to come get, because I need to get me some blues. You look kind of distorted there a little bit in the water, Blue. At last, you have encountered them. They seem to have gill like ducks on their cheeks. They must be blue Pikmin. Like the other types, they look to you for direction. While they are indeed surviving naturally, they still seem to long for a valiant leader. Alright, come on. I need all 5 of you. Because I'm actually going to have you grab all of these first, because it will take you the longest amount of time to grab them. Grab this one. You can even grab this yellow. And is this one over here have anything that it dropped? I don't think it does. So we are actually just going to run back around and see about getting the blue pellet posies that are here. And I guess I could talk about the enemies that they were attacking. These are Wallypoles, which are basically baby Wallywogs. They're not super dangerous, and by that I mean they are completely harmless and cannot hurt you. So they make for very easy prey if you want to try to attack them with the blue Pikmin. Honestly, they run around a lot and don't give a whole ton, so I might leave them alone for a while. But if you run out of enemies to actually grab for the blue Pikmin to get their numbers up, the Wallypoles are not the worst options that you could go with. And I think I'm gonna let me grab these last 3. Let me grab them, and then we're just going to run out here and try to grab some of these enemy carcasses. How many do I need for you? We need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what about you? Need 8. We're just going to throw all the rest of them on you. And then I'm going to run around and see about getting the rest of the blues that are over here. Hopefully there's at least 8 here. It looks like there's 7. I'm hoping I count wrong. Nope, okay. We'll pull one of them off of the... Yeah, we'll pull one of them off of here. Throw one on there, and then throw the rest over here. And while they're taking all of that back, I'm actually just going to straight up take all of these yellows, and I think I'm just going to have them destroy this burgeoning spiderwort mold, because it's better than them doing nothing. And then I'm just going to run back and see about getting the rest of the blues. Alright, everyone. Up, 2, 3, 4. How are we doing over here? Purples, you can stay there. And these yellows, actually, I do have a purpose for. Can we please get over? Okay, I think it's going to force me to do this cutscene. Or maybe not. I didn't really want to do the cutscene, so I'm fine doing that. All of you yellows can go over there, and I think... Yeah, I think we are just going to run back around here and drop off and grab these purple And actually, we can grab more purple berries while we're here. And how are we doing over here? Grab some more blues. Oh, the blues have taken it upon themselves to massacre the Wally poles. I guess I'm okay with it. We got a few extra blues. And what is this? A healing cast. I guess that makes sense for an aloe vera cream. That's only what it's called in the US, and I believe that's only what this is in the US. But in Europe, there is an item called the hypnotic platter, I believe is how it's said. And in Japan, it's called the Seed of Enlightenment. Or there is an item called the Seed of Enlightenment, which I'll show on screen. But that's all that's there, I think. And actually, we have this as well. We'll just throw a good amount on there. And then, come on, you two. And because we need to, I'm just going to use the rest of the blues to take this back. And honestly, we'll put some more on this to make sure it gets back in time. And we'll see what Louie's doing. Alright, everyone. Time to head back to base. How are you guys doing? Can get some more red berries, because if I'm being honest, I prefer the red spray to the purple spray. You guys should be back by now. 15 is not a lot, but it should be enough. Honestly, I'm just gonna grab 5 more, because we need to head over here next. And once we're over here, that's a creeping chrysanthemum if I've ever seen one. Actually, we'll just run past it. I don't need to fight it. Come on, everyone, leave that plant in the dust. And we need to come over here. There is yellow wollywogs over here, which are not the most fun thing to deal with, but I want to let them jump. And I basically just needed to jump again, so I can aim and throw my Pikmin at it before it can jump again. And I basically want to just cycle it, so it's not able to actually kill any of my Pikmin. Because that's really the only one that's a problem that's there. There is another yellow wollywog, but it's on the other side, and we don't really need to deal with it today. Nice decorative goo. Mario paints. And fittingly enough, it's the blue Mario paints. But I think, like I said, there's another wollywog there, but I don't need to deal with it right now. We're just gonna put all of the blue Pikmin there, and we'll see about getting some more of these. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split you guys up. And I want to just grab the blues. Not you, purple. Am I missing a blue? No, I just have an extra purple. I feel like this isn't the right number. And I'm just going to take these blues over to Olimar so they can finish that bridge a little bit faster. And hoping that creeping chrysanthemum that's right there isn't gonna bother me. And basically, we're done farming Pikmin for the day. We're mostly just gonna try to deal with getting this bridge up so we could do a lot of stuff tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow might be the most packed full day we are going to be doing, or that we have been doing for a while. But with the day coming to an end, I guess we can let the purples and stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's have the yellows just get everything. Might as well let them have a few extra. just in case we need any more extra yellows. That should be enough there. Have them grab that one. Have them grab these two. I don't think they're getting a single one that's their color. Oh, actually, never mind. They got one. What else can we do? Honestly, I don't think there's much. We're going to have to break down that wall tomorrow, but we can do that tomorrow while Olimar is doing other stuff. Gather everyone that's here. And we'll grab you. That's 65. And how many of them are here? 35. Okay. Well, we have everyone. I think that's a pretty successful day. Tomorrow, I'll leave the blues with Louie, and I'll probably bring the whites over here to deal with this bridge. And that should probably be good. I love the end of day music. It's just so upbeat, and I'm so glad that it's unchanged from the first game. And no Pikmin left behind. It's another successful day in the books. Alright, what's today's report? We got 140. Which isn't a ton, but is 2 more of the items on the surface of Awakening Woods. I believe there's only 1 more treasure in the Awakening Woods, actually. And 66 new blue Pikmin. That's great. And we lost no Pikmin. We actually gained almost 100 new Pikmin, which is awesome. And you have mail. Oh. Hi, Papa. Mama heard you got a promotion, so now she's very happy. You have lots of people under you now, right? So does that mean you're a super captain? Yeah, so sometimes our mail isn't from the president. Mostly because the president last episode said that he was going into hiding. So he isn't sending us mail right now. So we get to hear from our son, which we still haven't seen. It's very sad. But at least we can hear from him. And I think with that, we're gonna call that an episode. So, I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we head back to the Awakening Woods. And I think the next day, we'll be able to get literally everything in the Awakening Wood done. Fingers crossed, at least. But until then, happy adventuring.